Night, 3/4 to Star Covered, but quickly Brian York goes forward on Might and Power, and the big fella cruises across to lead easily. And racing down to approach the 1200, Might and Power put 2.5 lengths on Juggler. A length tie the knot, 1.5 to Vitronite, and about 1/2 to 3/4 Star Covered. This is the order inside the 1200 metres, and Might and Power bowling along nicely clear of Juggler. About 2 lengths his break on the inside, Vitronite, and close up next is Tie the Knot as they swing the first corner, and Star Covered last, only about 7 lengths from Might and Power. They race onto the side now and go down to approach the crossing at the 850, and Might and Power in front by 2 lengths on Juggler. A length away in third spot, Tie the Knot, followed closely by Vitronite on the inside, and Star Covered going forward 3 and 4 wide as they head along to approach the 650, and it's Might and Power leading the way. Star Covered and Juggler getting a little closer to the big fella now, but York is quickening up on Might and Power, and past the 600 metres he goes, more than a length on Juggler and Star Covered, 2 to Tie the Knot, and a couple of lengths further back, Vitronite sticking to the inside. York comes about 2 or 3 horses off the rails on Might and Power, and he's really sending him along now. And up the rise on the Randwick stretch, it's Might and Power, 1.5 lengths on last year's winner, Juggler, and 2 lengths to Tie the Knot, running a nice race. But Might and Power, he's being shaken up. Juggler's coming at him solidly. Might and Power, York is desperate. Juggler and Larry Cassidy almost level. Might and Power is pulling out plenty. The big fella, the superstar of the Australian turf, is going to do enough to win it, and Might and Power all the way in the Chelmsford from Juggler, but oh boy, did Juggler give him a fright. Third to Tie the Knot, Star Covered and Vitronite the last 2. Oh, what a race.
One Might and Power, 161.30. 2 Juggler to return $2.10, and no third for 5.
Very worried if the grand old man of Australian racing, Juggler, really served it up to Might and Power. But pulling out plenty like only champions can do, Might and Power has done enough to win the Chelmsford Stakes of 1998 and pay $1.60 and $1.30. Number 2, Juggler, has paid $1.80, and there's no third for number 5, Tie the Knot. Numbers are 1, 2 and 5, another very exciting weight for age race here at Randwick. The scene of some beauties, and Might and Power, trained by Jack Denham for Mr. Nick Moratis. And Mr. Nick Moratis, you're invited to go down to the gate and lead your wonderful horse back to the enclosure. By Zabeel from Benediction, a bay or brown gelding, a 5-year-old, Brian York aboard, and prior to today he'd won $3.82 million in prize money, and you can add to that $85,000 this afternoon, and a lot more to come. Number 2, Second Juggler, a great performance, great effort by Gay to get this old fella to race as well as he has, particularly here today by Jugar from Cashel a bay gelding 7. He's had a lot of problems. Larry Cassidy and 5, Tie the Knot, really on target for the big cups. That was an outstanding second up run today by Nassapur from Whisk to Chestnut Gelding for Guy Walter, Shane Dye, and the 4th was number 4, Star Covered, and he didn't disgrace either. The margins, only a neck in it at the end, a neck by 3, 142.07, 142.07. They've dawdled the first 800, 54.83. They've really come home pretty well on this heavy track. The last 600 in 35.93, 35.93. So it's been a mighty performance by Juggler, considering they've run the last 600 in this time, to get as close as he did to a top-notcher in Might and Power. Ah, what a race that was, as we check the official totes.